Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah, and on this channel we speak about truth. Truth. Something that we don't see a lot nowadays. So unfortunately, when you look at the world, 95% of the people are liars, manipulators. They're liars, right? So how do you counteract this? The only way to counteract this is by telling the truth non-stop. Right? So as the world tells lies, 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 we need to tell truth because the truth outweighs lies any day, right? It's heavier. People resonate with truth. So you can tell lies for years. You only need one truth to clarify those years of lying. So as you can see, truth is potent, right? Lying, you can get away with it in the moment, right? But truth is potent. It's always there. It's always there staring at you. It's not temporary. It's never going to go away. So in a world filled with liars, right? That's the way to deal with it. You cannot be what they have become. Okay? If you become them, you're part of the problem. So like the groups, the secret societies, when they're like, oh, you can't beat them, join them. That is not true. If you can't beat them, join them? Are you crazy? If you cannot beat them, outpass them, right? You don't want to beat them in their own game. That's why you can't beat them, because it's their game. Well, what's that saying? If you wrestle with a pig, the pig likes it. So, like, what are you doing, right? So you don't play their games. You stick to the truth and you always declare the truth. So truth bomb number 1. I noticed after my last video, people came out talking about David Wilcock. There were some people that said, oh, I remote viewed, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so do me a favor. If you actually remote viewed, right, why is it inconclusive? Both happened. They made him do it, whatever. You're giving an answer that keeps you safe, right? You're giving both answers so nobody can question you. So that's not the way to go. The truth is that you don't know, and you had to make a video about it because you don't know. You don't want to be left out. So if you can really remote view, do me a favor and remote view and tell me, when did he write that note? Was it before the police showed up or was it after, right? Why don't you remote view on things that are important and that can actually get us answers? That's how I know you're part of the corrupted Gaia network. But anyways, so tell me that, because the note came from his lawyer, his handler. That note didn't come from the family. That note didn't come from him. So if the note came out from his lawyer, tell me, when did he have the time to write it and send it to his lawyer? Also, tell me who called the cops first. Can you remote view and prove that to me or show that to me step by step what happened? Right? So here's the thing. The spiritual group is super corrupted. As you can see, they have a narrative up their ass and they're sticking to it at all cost. So that's not the point. The point is not to be as corrupted as them. The point is to come and tell the truth no matter what, right? So I was watching a video, Just Denzel. Great job, buddy. So Just Denzel is out putting the truth on his YouTube page. He put a video about how, like, these companies that are scanning your faces, they're actually using these scans for themselves. Facial recognition and stuff like that. That goes into the higher ups of the secret society. So he got flagged, right? Because I got flagged from the beginning, but he got flagged after he had his success. So as you can see in his video, he's very bothered, right? The video is called "There's Something Seriously Wrong with YouTube." And what happened is, once he got flagged, YouTube, is making his video restricted now. Not everyone can see it. He's being shadow banned and he caught it. So he made a video about it, but I can see how upset he is in the video. So here's the thing. You don't want to become them, right? So don't get upset by what they're doing to you. You have to understand the greater picture, okay? The Just Denzel is in good faith, like most of us that come on YouTube and create content, because we're thinking we're putting our art out, right? But we're not. Oh, we are, but that's not the point. The elites that created YouTube, the elites that created Facebook, the elites that created Instagram, they saw that they're losing power, losing control. So they create an internet, right? So people can come and create. That's why, Canva is free and all these apps are free. So you can go and make your own thumbnail. So why are they encouraging you to be so artistic if they're going to shadow ban you at the end, right? They're doing that so the talents can come out, right? Now they're viewing the talents. Okay, they know exactly who's telling the truth on YouTube and who's part of their narrative, right? So they're creating a platform so they can catch us. That's how you have to look at it. They're not going to pay you, right? So here's the thing. Whoever that's counting on the money from the monetization, trust me, if you do and you're successful, good for you. But trust me when I tell you, eventually they're going to pull the plug. They're not going to pay you to keep telling the truth because you're going against them. You're going against the system, right? So don't forget Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all of these apps are put there so they can catch you, so they can shadow ban you and cut your voice after they find you, right? They have to find you first. So when you look at that perspective, you can't be upset because you're upset towards the enemy, right? It's like me that went to that life coach. That life coach tried to kill me first. Well, his friend tried to lure me out of the show and kill me. That didn't work. Then they tried a humiliation ritual. That didn't work. And when that didn't work, it's like, I'm your twin flame. What? You okay in the head? Right? So I can't be upset. I went to my competition's show. I went in good faith though, right? But I went to the enemy's environment. I shouldn't have done that. I was, again, in good faith, right? But that person wanted to destroy me. When I look back now, I see it. I see everything makes perfect sense. Every show was organized to wipe me out at the end. But why would I get upset? Why would I turn evil like them? Right? The contrast helps a lot. You look at how people are and you want to be nothing like them, right? So when you want to be nothing like them, you should go make videos and be nothing like them. Tell the truth while they're telling the lies. Tell the real narrative while they're telling the lies. How about this? How about the 12 scientists that disappeared? That girl, there's one of them called Amy. She had a double major. She was on anti-gravity propulsion system. So how about you remove you into her and see how she got shot in her own apartment, right? Why don't you guys be useful instead of, I'm trying to make content, I'm trying to stay relevant, tell the truth. So here's the thing. I saw a bunch of people on YouTube being authentic. And that brought me so much joy because I see it. The fakes going down, the authenticity is coming up. And these people on YouTube that are authentic, they don't care. They make it, they don't make it. They don't care. You can see it in their voice. There's one girl, she's a tarot reader. I watch her. I love her energy. She makes videos in her PJ. She makes videos on the floor. She makes videos just anywhere because she has a message to put across. So she doesn't care what she looks like. She's out putting her message. So that inspired me a lot, There's no fakeness. It's not a perfect video, right? She's messing up. Sometimes she's sitting on the floor. You can see she's on the floor. So, that inspired me a lot because all these perfect people that are fake reading script, script giving to them by their producers, their handlers, their whoever, their agents, right? Because these people have no autonomy. Well, they had it in the beginning, but after they signed, there's no more autonomy. They're being watched 24/7. So trust me when I tell you, you want to be nothing like them, right? So to the new influencers coming in, thank you for being real. Thank you for showing yourself and showing what real energy looks like and what real talent is. You don't take your talent to corrupt someone else. You don't take your talent to corrupt chosen ones just because you want that promotion, you want the spotlight. So you can see that spiritual group to me is so dirty, but also the world. Everyone's lying. Everybody's lying. So again, the only way to counteract lying is to be brutally honest. We need 100 million David Wilcox. Trust me, if that would have been the world would have been in paradise. But you can't lie to a guy like that. Just like how you can't lie to me. So again, that person didn't off himself. to whoever that's trying to rewrite the narrative, it's not going to work. The note came from his lawyer, it didn't come from him. So again, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. So, today's a great day. We just passed the 5-5 and I've cleared my schedule, so I'm going to be able to make more videos and catch these liars on the spot. So, thank you very much. I'm going to keep this short. I'll make another one pretty soon. So, keep on telling the truth, keep being real, and keep being authentic, because a lot of people have no idea what that looks like. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Ciao.